She wasn't just stealing identities, she was stealing empires. This is the unbelievable true story of Isabella Cruz, the woman who built a drug empire without ever touching the product herself. And when she fell, she almost took the entire East Coast down with her. It started in Miami, 2017, a year when crypto boomed, scams flourished, and Isabella Cruz moved like a ghost in a hurricane. Isabella was 32, stunning, brilliant, and completely invisible to the system. No real job. No social media. No paper trail. Instead, she created new people. Using hacked databases, DMV infiltrations, and inside men at banks, Isabella had over 300 fake identities at her fingertips, and she used them to build the unthinkable. A drug empire run entirely through stolen names. She called it the syndicate. Her motto? You can't catch what doesn't exist. Isabella didn't smuggle drugs. She smuggled identities, and with them she opened warehouses, trucking companies, even offshore accounts. Every shipment was registered to someone who didn't even know they existed in her world. She was pure ghost. The DA? The FBI? Always 2 steps behind. Until one name changed everything. Natalie Winters. A tech entrepreneur from Atlanta, whose name Isabella borrowed to open a shell company. But Natalie? She was very much alive. And very much suspicious. When strange IRS letters started arriving, Natalie didn't call her accountant. She called a friend in the Secret Service. Operation Phantom Queen was born. Their mission? Find her. Follow her. Bring down the empire. But Isabella? She had eyes everywhere. She paid off airport security, post office clerks, DMV workers, anyone who touched identities. One day before the feds planned their big sting, Isabella disappeared. Gone. No phones. No emails. No digital footprint. But she wasn't running. She was expanding. Isabella reemerged in Baltimore, under a new alias. Luciana Reyes. She connected with real drug traffickers, offering something they couldn't resist. Untraceable distribution. Fake shipping manifests. Ghost drivers. Fake GPS logs. In less than 6 months, Isabella Cruz wasn't just laundering money. She was controlling supply lines for some of the biggest cartels on the East Coast. And guess what? The cartels? They worked for her now. The queenpin didn't need to move drugs. She moved paperwork. And in the world of bureaucracy, she was a magician. But no empire stays secret forever. Agent Damon Pierce. A veteran FBI investigator with one obsession, bringing down ghost networks. When Damon saw the fake driver's license under Natalie Winters' name, he knew. This isn't just identity theft. This is organized crime at a level we've never seen before. He built a task force. And he was coming. Damon's team traced a single mistake. A parking ticket issued to a ghost driver whose signature had a tiny flaw. It led them to a rented mailbox in Maryland. Inside? Nothing but one clue. A receipt. 5 iPhones bought under 5 different names. All active. All tracing back to burner towers across 4 states. Isabella was moving faster than any task force could react. But she was about to make her first real mistake. Isabella decided to go bigger. She set up a fake nonprofit. New Dawn Foundation. It looked legit. Charity papers. Tax filings. Bank accounts. All built on stolen identities. But when she applied for a $5 million federal grant, the paperwork landed right on Damon Pierce's desk. He saw the signature. The same tiny flaw. He had her. April 3, 2019. 4:45 a.m. Baltimore. Operation Phantom Queen goes live. Agents stormed 8 warehouses. Confiscated $20 million in cash. 3 tons of narcotics. Thousands of fake IDs, passports, shipping papers. But Isabella? Once again, gone. She had seen them coming. In a stunning twist, Isabella used a stolen ID to pose as crew and board a charter plane headed for Panama. The FBI missed her by minutes. But fate wasn't done yet. In Panama, Isabella tried to bribe a customs official. But this official? He wasn't on her payroll. She was arrested on the spot. When they searched her, They found 12 fake passports, 6 credit cards, and blueprints for setting up a new syndicate in South America. She was charged with identity theft, 600+ counts, wire fraud, 150+ counts, a drug trafficking conspiracy, money laundering, federal grant fraud. If convicted on all charges, 624 years in prison. Today, Isabella Cruz sits in a maximum security prison in Virginia. She still refuses to admit guilt. And rumor has it, her new empire is already growing through loyalists on the outside. Because in her words, you can't lock up a ghost. You can only chase the smoke.